Rose had been working at a laboratory. One day, as she finished with her work, she went into the cold room to store some liquids, and also inspect some things. As she was about to leave the room, that was when the door closed automatically. The door was unable to open from inside. So, she was locked inside, with no help in sight. As she screamed and knocked, with all her might, her cries went unheard. As no one could hear her, all her efforts went in vain. No one came to help her. All the workers had already gone. The cold room was soundproof. It was impossible to hear any sound either from inside or outside. 3 hours passed by. She stopped shouting for help. She had lost all hopes. She was on the verge of death. She could not bear the cold anymore. Her body was freezing so fast. She knew that was the end of her, as her eyes were closing. Suddenly, the door was opened. The security guard eventually opened the door. She could not believe it. It was as if she was dreaming. She had already given up on the hopes of surviving. But thanks to God's miracle, she was saved. As she recovered from the cold, she told the guard, "Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. I still cannot believe it. I thought I would not be able to survive it." So, she then asked the guard, "How were you able to open the door? Which was not your usual work routine, and how did you know I was here?" The guard replied, "I had been working in this laboratory for 25 years. Hundreds of workers came in and out every day, but you were one of the few who greeted me good morning in the morning and say goodbye to me every evening when leaving. You see, many had treated me as if I was invisible, but you did not. You made me feel I had value in this laboratory. Today, as you reported for work, like all other days, you greeted me in your simple manner. Good morning. But this evening after working hours, I was curious, because I did not hear you bid me goodbye. So I felt something was not right. So I decided to check around the laboratory. As I checked all the rooms one by one, that was how I found you in the cold room." Rose was so emotional at that moment. The guard's words had touched her heart. In this life, when you do good, the good will come back to you. Sometimes the smallest action can leave a great effect on people around you. So learn how to love and show value to others. Demonstrate your love for the Lord as to be compassionate and good towards people you meet. Even your small gestures can mean a great deal to them.